Listen to Gilly, Sam. Listen to Gilly! Sorry, I'm still recovering from Sunday night's Game of Thrones, where Gilly casually dropped a Jon Snow shocker, and her boyfriend couldn't bother to even pay attention. I mean, come on, Sam. Plus, one of our old favorites is no longer lost at sea. If I was Littlefinger lurking in the shadows, here's what I'd be saying right about now. Warning, spoilers ahead for Game of Thrones Season 7. I'm watching you, Arya. Alright, Josh Wigler, the Hollywood Reporter's expert on all things Thrones, has us covered on all the Episode 5 Eastwatch fallout this week.
Bend the knee and join me.
We will defeat it.
At this point, it's all-out war between Daenerys Targaryen and Cersei Lannister as they battle it out for the Iron Throne. But Wigler suggests both queens might have to bend the knee to a new legitimate contender, based on one of the show's most recent revelations. He's talking the King of the North, Jon Snow. On Sunday night's episode, there was a quick exchange between Samwell Tarly and Gilly that might matter more than anything else in the packed installment. Gilly asked Sam if he knows the definition of annulment, because she's reading about the subject in one of the Citadel's books. Maynard says here, she reads, that he issued an annulment for a Prince Rhaegar and remarried him to someone else at the same time in a secret ceremony in Dorne. Oh, snap! Of course, Sam skips right past Gilly's comments because he's sick of doing homework and la la la, I don't think I want to be a maester. I just want to get out of here. In short, here's what we learn, says Wigler. Rhaegar and Lyanna Stark were officially hitched when Jon Snow was born, which means Jon isn't a Targaryen bastard. He's an outright Targaryen, the son of the slain man who was in line to rule Westeros before he was killed, and therefore the legitimate heir to the Iron Throne. Tell me more, Gilly. That's what Sam should have said. Based on this, Wigler concludes that Jon Snow is quite likely the frontrunner to reign over Westeros once the war against the White Walkers ends. Jon's legit Targaryen nature came out elsewhere in the episode as he took off his glove to reach out and stroke Drogon's snout. I'm not sure if taking off your glove is the best choice there when petting a dragon, but hey, I'm not a true Targaryen. And this leads to a growing closeness between Jon and the dragon's mother. She's your aunt, dude. Slow your roll.
Wasn't sure I'd find you.
Another big moment from Eastwatch, Gendry stopped rowing. That's right, Davos tracked down our favorite blacksmith in King's Landing. Gendry, of course, is King Robert Baratheon's illegitimate son and was last seen in Season 3 rowing and rowing merrily away from Dragonstone, escaping certain doom at the hands of Melisandre. Now he's back, and actor Joe Dempsey shares his take on the character's possible future in an interview with Josh Wigler for The Hollywood Reporter. They talk about him as having potentially the strongest claim to the Iron Throne out there. I'm not sure he has the desire to take power for himself. Sometimes those kinds of people are the best leaders. And as for a potential reunion with Gendry's pal Arya Stark, Dempsey says, I would love to see Gendry and Arya meet again. Whether Gendry has a place in Arya's heart or vice versa, I have no idea. I think there's almost a sibling element too. Make sure to head to THR.com/Game of Thrones for the full interview with Dempsey, including his take on the identity issues Gendry shares with Jon Snow, Josh Wigler's complete Eastwatch recap, and lots more. In the meantime, head to the comments and let us know what you think was the biggest jaw-dropper from Sunday night's episode. For the Hollywood Reporter News, I'm the Prince in the North, Paul Costabile. See you guys.